Yo, yo, G, what time is it?
It's Cockney cook time.
Right, you lovely people. We're here at Antonio's. After making our lovely pizza the other day, we're now making our dessert. And this is my all-time favourite dessert. I've done it a few weeks ago, didn't think it was possible. My most negative thing about being on the keto diet was never being able to eat tiramisu ever again. Well, you know what? I scoured the internet for me, and of you of course, and now I can make it keto style. It's been tested out by me, camera lady, her indoors, and good friends of mine, Manny and Hilda, who are also on the keto diet now. And her words were she couldn't believe something that tasted so good was not bad for her. So that was proof of the pudding for me. So I'm making it again, but this time for you guys. So pan down and we'll run through the ingredients. Bear with me because it's quite a bit. And if our mascarpone in the background's a bit loud, let me know and I'll turn him down. Right, so almond flour, coconut flour, whey protein, no flavour, baking powder, granulated keto-friendly sugar, sweetener. I'm using a monk fruit blend, salt. That's all your dry ingredients. This is all for the sponge, by the way. Next, you got 3 large eggs. I might throw another one in there because they're not very large. Vanilla extract, butter, and unsweetened almond milk. That lot is all for the cake part of it. Whilst that's doing baking, whatever, we're going to make up some espresso. So you need espresso coffee, just powder to do. This is rum extract, but you can use regular rum or skip it completely. It is optional, but I wanted to keep the cake as traditional as possible. This, I know it's empty, but that's going to be the boiled water for the coffee. That's that part, that gets set aside. Then for your topping, frosting, whatever you decide to call it, the nice creamy gear on top, you've got mascarpone cheese, cream cheese, a bit of Philadelphia. You've got sweetener again, but this time it's powdered because you don't want it granularly in the cream because it might give it an horrible texture. This is heavy cream or whipping cream, and again some more vanilla extract. Okay, a couple of things I didn't put on here, I forgot about, never mind, is going to be some cocoa powder to sprinkle on the top and maybe even some keto-friendly dark chocolate, just grate that on the top bowl. You'll see that later on in the video when we get to it. I'm going to get a bowl to put all the dry ingredients in, and then I'll be back and we'll get some mixing going on. Right, let's get our flours in. Remember what Wes says, make sure you sift it all, because once it's in there you ain't going to get the lumps out. So we've got all the powders in there, get them sieved. And once they're all sieved, then we'll start adding all the wet ingredients. So be back in a minute. Okay, we've got the flours all sifted. As you can see, they're nice now, nice and light, no lumps. I'm going to sprinkle in the sugar. Get that all combined. Okay. Then I've got some vanilla extract. Get the butter in. And 1. Ooh, that one sort of fell apart. 2. And 3. Okay, so now we're going to get this all mixed up. I think the only thing you didn't see me put in, I actually put it in off camera, sorry, was the salt, that was all. But, oh, and I've got to put in the almond. The almond milk's got to go in as well. So let me go grab a measuring cup and I'll get the almond milk in. Right, let's get our almond milk in. Okay, get that in there. Pop this out of the way. I think we get this cleaned down from the sides of the bowl first. And I think I'm going to switch over to a whisk. Okay. Right, so let's get this all whisked up. This is going to be our sponge. And then what we do, once this is all done, we'll get this onto a sheet tray, get that into the oven, and then whilst that's baking we can start making our cream cheese, or frosting as they got it listed. Funny enough, when I made this last time, I had a load of this left over, and I think my daughter actually ate the rest of it. Oh, that's some good cake, Dad. I went, that wasn't just cake, I said it was meant for the tiramisu. So, right, let me finish this up. I'm going to put the oven on, get that preheating, get the sheet tray out and greased up, and then we'll get it in the oven, and then we'll show you how to make the topping. Right, got our baking tray all nice and buttered. Camera lady just gave me a suggestion. She said that when she was at school, they taught her that you had to butter it and then flour it a little bit. So I'm just getting a bit of the coconut flour. Is that enough, camera lady, or do I want a little bit more?
Just a weeny bit more.
A little bit more.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
And then just
shake it around.
Shake it around. This also aids in it not sticking. Do I need a bit more? Yes? No? I also just want to say on the video that I do not own the rights to any of this music playing in the background. So YouTube, please don't, once I've done it, cut it off. I will put it in the descriptions that I don't own any of the rights either, so hopefully they leave it up. If not, I may have to do it again.
Bang it on the right one. Sideways.
This way?
Yes. And the other way. And the ends. There you go. Should be good.
Ta-da! Okay, you good with that?
Yes.
Alright people, now you witness this. If it sticks, it's camera lady's fault, alright? So, let's get our cake mixture into here.
Not my fault, I'm just suggesting.
Well, I did sort of admit to her though that the last time I done this, it did stick really badly. But at that point I didn't even, what do you call it? I didn't even butter the tray, so that could be that. Right, you need to get all this thing. This is not working. Stay there. Stick into the spatula.
I'm going to pick holes.
Huh?
I am going to pick holes.
Why?
Because if you'd have done 3 blobs, you would spread it out easier.
Oh dear. Well, you know what? The last time I done it, it worked just fine. It spread out all right. So I do apologise to my watchers having a domestic with camera lady. I mean, if you want, we can switch places. I'll come round and do the camera, and you can come round and do the cooking.
No,
Right.
thank you.
No. You know why she don't want to do the cooking? Because I've been doing the cooking since last November and I ain't stopped yet. We're now July. So I think I probably could have done with a slightly smaller tray. But in the recipe that I found, the lady on there did say a 17 by 11 tin. I think, you know what, I know it's going to be a bit Mickey Mouse, but I'm going to do this. Sorry people. But like I said to you before, we're not necessarily editing. We need you to see what's going on. And at this moment in time, you're definitely seeing what's going on. And also, I would like to say, when I done this last time, I did have a little bit too thin a sponge, if anything. So this might actually work out better. I think what I'll do, if we do this again, I will actually just do a slightly smaller tray. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Okay. Also, no, because like I said to you, that's what she said in the descriptions, to use a 11 by 17 tin. Okay, that's it. I ain't fanning around with it anymore. Right, I forgot to put the oven on. Going to get the oven on, get it up to temperature, throw this in, and then I'll be back to mix up all the wet ingredients. Okay, cake is in the oven, 325 for about 18 to 22 minutes, or until the edges start going golden brown. Just wanted to give a shout out to the lady who done this recipe. Her name on YouTube is Keto Sweets. I'll put it down in the description. I think it's Keto Sweets as in keto sweets, whatever. I'll find it. I'll put it down there for you. But thank you. I've done a little twist on your recipe, but all the ingredients are the same, just slightly different now. I'll make the cake up because she makes it all on the whole sheet tray. Anyway, let's get on with this. Right, here's our espresso. This is our hot water for that. So we're just going to give this a little mixy up. Then, oh, it smells lovely. It's like really strong coffee. This is our rum. Okay, so that I'm going to just, now that's mixed, just set that aside because that will be going on our sponge once it comes out of the stove. Okay, getting on to our next bits. We've got our mascarpone cheese, which has been warmed and softened. Don't do it too much. The first time I've done this, I've done it a little bit too much and it looked like cream and butter. It went weird. It broke, which I think was a problem, but hopefully this time around it won't be. Our cream cheese, again softened, only a little bit. And then I'm gonna, hold on, nope, I just remembered what I needed to do. I know I shouldn't be doing this. But I did shake the coffee off, Mum. Don't have a go at me after you watch the video, I know what you like. Let's get me whizzy machine and just give this a little bit of a mix together. Okay, now we've got this, like you see now, nicely mixed up. I want to get the sugar in there, but the other thing I wanted to do, who stole it? Ta-da! CV! So, because I did notice there were some lumpy bits in this sugar, and I do not want no lumpy bits in my tiramisu. So, this should go in quite easy actually, he says. Now, see what I mean? Look at the lumps. If they was in your cake, you wouldn't get them out. So make sure you sift it. Again, thank you Wes for that tip from High Flutin Low Carb. I've got it right. I could never remember this guy's website. Right, okay, so let's get this mixed in. Right. As you can see, that's all come together nicely. The sugar's all sort of like distributed and I'm really sorry about the noise. Okay, go on. Right, let's add in a vanilla extract, and I'll say this before I start again. This is your heavy cream. It's at room temperature, and what we're going to do is just start adding it into this to make this more pourable, because as you can see, it's really still quite firm. So back with the mixing. Right, as you see, that's okay. As you can see, that's now a lot more pourable. I'm going to set this aside. I think we've got about another 5 minutes until the cake comes out of the oven. Once the cake comes out, we'll get that out. And what I'm going to do is I'll cut it up, lay it into another dish, and then start putting our coffee on top, and then we'll start doing the layers and everything else. So I'll do that. Get the cocoa that's got to go on the top, and we'll be back in a bit. Right, let's have a quick look at this, because I think we're done. Right, there we go. There you go, that's exactly what you're looking for. Just starting to go brown around the edges. I did give it a little poke earlier, as you see, but it wasn't quite done. But if you feel it now, it's got a nice little bit of spring in it. It's not sort of mushy how it was when I looked the first time around. Well, I'm going to leave this, let it just cool down a little bit, and then we're going to get it off the tray, cut it up into sections, get it into our bowl, and start getting our topping and that on. Okay, cake's out of the oven. It's cooled down. I've started cutting it. I don't know how well this is going to go as regards to whether it's going to stick or not. Oh, camera lady. They're playing my song. Just the one cornetto.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Delicious tiramisu from Cockney Cook. Okay. You and your flour didn't work, did it? Let's see how well this is. Ain't too bad, ain't too bad. That's all right. Yeah, okay, don't get Larry. Right, so we need to put that. Just take a little bit off.
I was going to say, your measurements aren't very good.
No, I'll cut that one, I think. Oh, it's nice and moist. Okay. Look at that. See, that's how you do it. You just push it down in the bowl and a bit that breaks off, you move it out of the way. So, we've got that. What we do now, a Jamie Oliver brush. I know we didn't sponsor anything. Again, nobody sponsored anything. It's all me. All out of my own pocket. I wish someone would sponsor something. This cooking lark's costing me a fortune. But anyway, it's all a bit of fun, all for you lot out there. And I enjoy it as well. It's my new hobby. Oh, crap. Yeah, but that bit's going to be nice and coffee-fied. Okay. So, that's that. Leave that there for a second. Okay. Now the fun begins. Just give this a little bit of a mixy up. So I'll put it back in the fridge so it's gone a little firm. Okay, that's that. Right, so start layering this on. I don't know whether this music reminds me of Cornetto or Godfather. I come to you today to make you this delicious tiramisu. I don't know. How'd you put up with me, camera lady?
I don't know, but I do. Lots of patience.
And lovely cooking treats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Right, okay. Now we know the measurements were off last time, so what about this bit? Okay, so let's tell you what. Cut that off there. It ain't like, look, listen. We had this conversation before. Remember, it ain't got to look perfect. We're not selling it.
Well done.
I'm going to take that bit. And that bit, put it in there. All right. Think that was bad. Do you remember the apple pie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Oh! No! See, it's the old Godfather thing getting me carried away. Oh, it's just an excuse to lick me thumb. Oh dear, oh dear. You know what it is? It's this music. It's distracting me. Right, I have to sort of dribble that over there. I don't want to get all the cream on my brush. There you go. Okay. I'll tell you something, once you're tasting this, you won't care what it looks like. Because if this comes out as well as it did the first time I done it, oh my life. Yeah. As I said to a friend of mine when I tasted it, I'm going to get all soppy with you now, it brought tears to my eyes, it really did, because I didn't think that I was ever going to eat tiramisu again because of all the sugar and all the other bad stuff that's in it. But this came out so well that, well, here we are. There's me in a little while going to be eating tiramisu. Right, I think I'm going to, might call it a day on that. Unless, where's my little, you nicked my spatula?
No.
Yes.
No.
Where'd it go then?
I don't know.
Okay, stay there, let me grab a spatula. I just want to get the rest of that cream out of there, that's all.
I don't do the cooking.
Yeah, don't we know? You do the camera in, right?
Yeah, I'm not very good at that either.
There you go. I just want to get that last little bit out. Okay. See, it doesn't have to look completely pretty because you're going to put the chocolate on top. Right, let me move this out of the way. Cool, we'll definitely get a run on camera in this time, won't we? Okay. I need a spoon. So I don't want to mess with this stuff too much. I'll put it in a sieve. Don't panic, it's all good. What are you panicking for? Okay, so that's our cocoa powder that you didn't see in the beginning because I forgot to get it out of the cupboard. Okay, I know I'm making a mess, but when camera lady puts the camera down, she can clean up, can't she? And just one more thing. I've got some unsweetened baker's chocolate left over from when I was doing my mint chocolate chip ice cream. Take your microplaner and just grate that. Can you actually see this?
No. Yeah, just a little bit.
There you go. Oh, wait, that one ran away. We'll have another one. This stuff's like, it's like concrete, that's why. And I'm trying to grate this rather than my fingers. Okay, that's all you're getting. Alright, there you are, ladies and gentlemen spoons. One delicious, and I know it's delicious because it's the same as last time, Keto Tiramisu from Italy. I'm going to bang this in the fridge, let it set down and everything else. I'm going to have my dinner, which I think we're having pork chops tonight. And then once I've done that, I'll get myself a piece of this and I'll come back and let you know what it was like.
Very good.
Okay, so I ate the tiramisu. I've got to be honest with you, it wasn't as good. I was really disappointed. We even sort of like sung happy birthday to me because it was my birthday yesterday. Or sorry, this is now today. So yesterday was when I made the tiramisu. Put a candle in it, blew it out and everything else, but it didn't make it taste any better. I don't know what happened. It came out a little bit dry. The only thing I can think is when initially I made up the cream, cheese and everything else, from the first time I mixed it up, I put it straight on top of the cake and that was it. This time round, I had to put it in the fridge because I was waiting for the sponge to finish. Now, I don't know whether leaving it in the fridge uncovered sort of dried out the cream a little bit, but I'll have to try it again. So just bear that in mind if you do it. When you mix up the cream and everything, layer it straight on top of the cake, then cover it and put it in the fridge. I think leaving it in the fridge uncovered sort of dried it out, if that makes sense. But anyway, was a bit of a long video, sorry, didn't mean it. A lot of ingredients and a lot to do, but as always, if you liked it, please hit the like button, ring the little bell, comment, subscribe, and keep coming back. So all the time you keep coming back, I'll keep making videos for you. And again, please, if there's anything you want me to do or whatever, put it down in the comments below. All the ingredients, macros and everything, again, also all in the details below. So again, stay safe. See you next week. Later. La 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 la. Some of that, some of this. Whoop-de-doo, dum dum dum. We're now going to make dessert, and this I must say is a treat for me because it is my all-time hormone. Get scrub. Next.